Welcome to Crypto Traders Club. We're going to be going through Bitcoin and Ethereum really quick, and then we'll get into some of the trades that we did yesterday. Bitcoin's still choppy, following this trend line, thankfully. So until this breaks, and breaks really through 22,500, probably not going to be retesting 21,000 until then. I'm still thinking we can go up to 25,000 on Bitcoin, and at that point, I'd be looking for a shorting opportunity. The Fear and Greed Index is at 60 right now, which is the highest it's been in a very long time. So could be a good time to take profits if you're up in any of your trades. Moving into Ethereum. Again, it's following this trend line, very similar pattern to Bitcoin. Like to see it come up to 1760 or even 1800 before we get a shorting opportunity. Taking a look at our trade from yesterday, we'll zoom in a bit. On the 15-minute chart, we were able to get in at 0.025, ride that down for a 7% profit down to this trend line here at 0.0236. I think we could see a little bit of choppy action on Harmony as well. Could go back up to 26 or 0.0267, where we can see another shorting opportunity, or it could just be stopped out here. Really depends what we're going to see from Bitcoin. Next trade we're going to look at, we've been talking about for a while, is Binance. Came right up to our mark right here at $33 or $334. Zooming out on this one, we can see a pretty good move that we're expecting on Binance. About a 20% or so move to the downside. Next one we're going to take a look at is Dent, which is another good opportunity. Came right up to our tick at 0.001. This is another trade. Let's see what happens with this trend line. If it stays true to it, could be another opportunity coming up in the next couple of days, even into early next week, if it continues to follow through this trend line for more shorting opportunities. Another one we're going to take a look at that's new for today is Algorand. Could be happening later today or tomorrow. So if we zoom out, I'll take a look on the daily. There's quite a bit of resistance here at 0.2286. And so if you have been logging Algorand, I'd wait for around then to start looking at taking profits. And we're going to be looking for a shorting opportunity there. So let's zoom into the 1 hour. Yep, and so we're looking for about a 20% move once it gets up to that trend line, as well as that point of resistance. If it breaks through that, there's a really good opportunity. Let's go to the daily. If it does break through and it shows signs of strength, and Bitcoin is also showing signs of strength, we could go back up to 45 cents. So we'll be watching this. You want to keep your stop short on this trade. Next one we'll take a look at is Zilliqa. Zilliqa is known for some pretty powerful moves. And this one, again, came right up to our entry price. It's getting quite a bit of rejection, but I think that's in relation to what Bitcoin just did, and it's jumping back up a bit here. The thing with this one is it broke through this trend line, and it's having a really hard time to get above it. So it could follow this up for some time, and then we can look for shorting opportunities right around there as well. All right, let's move on to Near protocol. Again, very similar to the pattern we just saw with Zilliqa. Could be following this trend line up where you can see new shorting opportunities. This is the one from yesterday we got into. Waited for it to retest this and come back in right around $2.50. I think if I were to re-look at this trade, I would really wait for this to come back up to, let's see, $2.54 about for the next shorting opportunity. Looking at Polygon, Polygon came right up to the point of resistance we called out here. We said you could look for a shorting opportunity. That's not one we were looking at or are looking at right now. Polygon is pretty strong, and I don't think this is a strong enough trade to take, but if you did, good job. You're in the profits there. Last one we'll take a look at that we're actively watching for today is Decentraland. Believe this can come back up to 82 cents and then look for a good shorting opportunity there where it comes to retest this trend line here for about a 13% move. If it does break that, we're going to see Decentraland drop to about 63 cents-ish. All right, and then some lookers over the next few days into early next week. First one is Solana. Solana's been very choppy after the major move that it had. So really trading anything within this range, I think is a really good trade. We're going to wait for this to break above and come back up to around 27 cents, hopefully early next week before we take our trade. Taking a look at Sandbox is another one we're watching early next week. Right around 80 cents, looking for a shorting opportunity there. And the last one of the day, again, looking at maybe early to mid next week, is Cardano. Going to be looking for a shorting opportunity around 42 cents if it's able to get up there. So that's it for today. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and join us in the Discord. Links down below. Thanks.